Top 10 lesser-known facts about striped bass. 10. Anadromous fish. Striped bass are anadromous fish, meaning they spend most of their lives in saltwater but migrate to freshwater rivers and estuaries to spawn. They typically spawn in freshwater rivers, but they can also spawn in brackish estuaries. 9. Hybridization. Striped bass can hybridize with other bass species, such as white bass and yellow bass, producing fertile offspring. Hybrids between striped bass and white bass are commonly known as wipers. 8. Long lifespan. Striped bass have a relatively long lifespan compared to other fish species. They can live up to 30 years or more under optimal conditions, although most individuals do not reach this age in the wild. 7. Cannibalistic behavior. Striped bass are known to exhibit cannibalistic behavior, especially during times of limited food availability. Larger striped bass may prey on smaller individuals, particularly juvenile fish. 6. Cultural and economic importance. Striped bass have significant cultural and economic importance in many coastal communities. They support important commercial and recreational fisheries, and they are highly valued for their flesh, which is considered delicious by many seafood enthusiasts. 5. Introduction to West Coast. Although native to the east coast of the United States, striped bass were introduced to the West Coast in the late 19th century. They were initially introduced to California's San Francisco Bay, and have since become established along the West Coast, providing additional recreational fishing opportunities. 4. Aquaculture. Bass are also raised in aquaculture operations for commercial production. Farmed striped bass are typically raised in freshwater ponds or tanks and are marketed as a sustainable seafood option. 3. Environmental indicators. Striped bass populations can serve as indicators of environmental health in coastal ecosystems. Because they are a top predator species, changes in striped bass populations can reflect changes in prey abundance, habitat quality, and overall ecosystem health. 2. Tagging studies. Researchers often use tagging studies to track the movements and migrations of striped bass. By tagging individual fish with electronic or physical tags and monitoring their movements, scientists can gain valuable insights into striped bass behavior, habitat use, and population dynamics. 1. Conservation efforts. Due to overfishing and habitat degradation, striped bass populations have faced declines in some regions. As a result, various conservation and management measures have been implemented to protect and restore striped bass populations, including fishing regulations, habitat restoration projects, and stocking programs.